Don't forget, start the recordings. I'm level 10. I was just about to make that joke, White Blazer. Oh, spiders! Yeah, no, there is a game on the PS1 called Spider, the video game. And you play as a spider that I believe wields shotguns and knives and shit. Don't ask. I really want it just because it's sort of... Who was high enough to make this? So... Oh, hey, Rocket Man, don't forget to change the game on Twitch. I'm way ahead of you. I've already done it because I can't rely on my mod. Because he doesn't work here at all. He thinks he can get away with doing shit for free. He's lucky I don't pay him a wage. Don't you hunt for me. You have a job to do and you never do it. Still seeing lost to us, let you try refreshing. I mean, for me it shows Bound by Flame. Just need to refresh and sit through an ad. Well, if you subscribe here using your free Twitch Prime membership, you wouldn't have to watch an advert ever again. Just get that out there. Your Prime is used up this month. Get out. What use are you to me, having already used your Prime? Get out. Well, thanks for the heals, but you're gonna die. Oh, and by the way, Black Blazer, all the slow-mos is me critting. I knew that would piss you off. Just every other hit. Zoom, zoom. Because I raised my crit chance to like 15%. Now, except when I dodge backwards and then I attack, I just have a much higher chance of critting naturally. Oh, he did like half of my health damage. If I have to walk out of this goddamn place again, I'm just gonna cry. I hate this game. Yeah, you die in like half a second in this game. It's quite annoying. It is. And I've only played this game for like an hour, so... I want to fight and level up, but... when everything does like 30 times more damage than what you can do to them, it's kind of annoying. Not a fan of the combat animation so far either. Well, this is made by a European development company, which has the title of Eurojank. So
The chrysalids attacking.
takes 30 hits for you to kill him, maybe 2 for them to kill you. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. This game has deck 13 enemy bouncing. Who? Who's deck 13? Bitch, I want to know what games you've made. I don't care about your goddamn company. Games developed. Oh, Venetica. Oh, The Surge. And Lords of the Fallen. Blood Knights. I know who they are. I mean, of course I'd know who they are. But yeah, The Surge. The Surge is a wank ass fucking Dark Souls clone.
Why aren't the chrysalids attacking?
No one saw anything, and if you fucking tell anyone, really, that thing hits me twice and it does no damage. I hate video games so much. Why do they do no damage all of a sudden? Well, I guess I'm playing this on easy. Yeah, they do no damage on easy. On normal, two hits and you're dead. Easy, they don't hit me for shit. I'm so glad I played Greedfall first and not this first. If I'd have played this first, I might have never played Greedfall.
Hey, time to wake up. Are you Heyman? Mirana's assistant? You okay? Can you move? Man, you don't look so bad. Come on, we'll go back to the village. Mirana will take care of you.
Welcome back. Well, thank you for coming along. I appreciate it. You'll keep in mind when your prime refreshes. Okay. I mean, you don't need to.
Heyman.
Thank you for considering.
Oh, you found him.
But
Thank you.
I'll see you when you're around next, whenever that may be.
Did you
And again, obviously, you know, if there's ever a game you want to see me play at some point, just let me know.
He followed without
PM me,
said a word.
and I'll consider it at some point.
Shock. I'll take care of him. In any case, Heyman owes you much, as I do.
No one's talking to me.
You're in your debt. Please, I would like you to have this. It belonged to my husband.
Hey, thanks. I'll put it to good use. I'll take my leave.
What did I get? Legionaries Greaves. Mhm.
There should be enough food. We'll see what Marana says when we get back to the healing house.
We'll be back. So, Black Blazer, how you doing? Going from playing The Last of Us to this, I'm gonna keep pressing L1 to sprint.
Here, I got those ingredients you wanted, and some things to eat as well.
This is very generous of you. I promise you this will save many lives.
What is the point? As useless as bandaging a corpse.
Perfect. Then I can begin passing all this out among the refugees. Here. This is to thank you for your efforts.
Thanks. You've got everything you need, I think.
Thank you for your help. But don't fool yourself. With all of these refugees, I never have everything we need. If you ever have any extra food or ingredients, I'd be happy to buy them from you.
I'll keep that in mind. I'll take my lead.
Where's quests? Show Sybil the local fauna.
So,
The steward said...
this is what one hears, yes. The saddest part is that it's often the...
Show me what you...
Why did I do that? I want to equip stuff first.
So,
Show me what you...
I want to sell. $156.
sir,
Get that forge cooking. You've got work to do. I don't want to see so much as a dent in the guard's armor. And we need some weapons with edges that will actually cut something.
I don't even have enough materials to forge a single sword worthy of the name. Sorry, but if what you want were possible, it would have been done long ago. What's more, I'm not really a blacksmith. If you want an assembly line of weapons, I wouldn't count too much on me.
So all I need to do is find another blacksmith.
Ha! Good luck with that. If they were as common as that, Valvanor would have had its own long ago. And I can happily return to creating my statues.
All right, what are you...
Everything you can possibly bring me. Metal, leather, coal, preferably in large quantities.
I'll take a look around. I'll be back.
That's an egg.
What does he need? 10 raw metal. I'm guessing it's just 10 of everything. And hides. 5 refined metal. Do not ask me for steel. No. So what is it he wants? 10 raw metal. And what was it? 5 refined metal.
So,
I'll get you something to work.
lovely. You've brought me a bit of everything, and that's a start. When you've brought me twice as much, then I can begin.
Are you kidding me? Twice as much? Why didn't you tell me that before?
You must be hard of hearing. Perhaps you should get yourself a horn for your ear. I specifically told you that this was just to start with. You've given me enough to begin planning, but nowhere near enough to equip the entire guard. I must have more raw materials.
All right, I'll get them. And if I find a horn, I'll save it for you. But I wouldn't count on me putting it in your ear. I'll be back.
So what, 20 raw metal? No, 10 more. What is it? 10, 10 and 5? I guess I could have been doing that, right? Now I just need one more of them. And then I need 10 raw metal. And I'm done. Which I will get as I explore. I have no idea what the hell this is. Well, at least the leather's easy to find. Might as well go after the missing guards. It's not like the game's just gonna end all my side missions. At least I hope. Oh, I've almost got my materials. And also it's raining. Yay.
They look like giant.
Yes, I know what you're thinking, mercenary.
moment. Just need to shut my window. I hit my webcam button. So. Anyway, that's the one that I want. Actually, merchant price would be nice. What can I get? Health, more XP. No, give me more XP. I'll level up 20% quicker. Math. And then I will try this once. But I can. I only got steel. Obviously, if I was playing this on PC and you had really fast load times, so actually the load times aren't that bad. Oh, 1 steel and 1 gemstone. Which is nice, but... Actually, yeah, no, that's good. I want my gemstone back because... of this. Oh, I have 6 gemstones. A lot of no, I have 13. Oh, but that takes 8 refined metal. Yes.
These poor guys guys are dog meat, but their equipment still seems to be in good shape. Mason will be relieved that his men didn't make too much of a mess of their weapons and equipment.
Yeah, I just need 5 refined metal. Arabesque. Which one is that? +1/+1. And that's -3. Yeah, this isn't worth. Oh, hey Tom. You hate eBay had a game sent back to you claiming it was faulty and you're hugely suspect they've just switched the discs with a scratched up copy. Maybe. I mean, the only problem is you can't really prove or disprove. I guess the only thing you can do now, Tom, is, I suppose, take documented and best as you can evidence of everything that you sell. The problem is it takes one potential arsehole. Now, for all we know, obviously you could be telling me porkies, they could be telling porkies. I'm not going to pick a side, but I would trust you, obviously. And all it takes is one bad apple to now make you essentially go out of your way to do something that you know you don't need to do. But pretty much from now on, you now need to document. If you know your disc is 100% perfect, you need to document what the disc looks like and any way to prove that the back of that disc is the item that you've sold. So if you have any chance of fighting back so you don't have to give people their money back because they're potentially being fraudulent, then you've at least got some potential evidence to prove something is in your favor. But yeah, it sucks that it takes one person to do that. Why? What was you selling? Because I mean, if it is broken, I'll take it for free. Just take more pics in future, I guess. Just annoying. Yeah, I mean, I've thought about doing that before. I never have, but it's just that whenever I have done stuff like that, I've always thought, I mean, I could take my actual broken copy back. It's faulty, but I never have. I haven't. I've only done it once, but not in that respect. I've only returned something faulty when it may have or may not have been faulty, but if CX was open. Luckily for you, CEX is open. Yeah, CEX is open from today, so is Game. Yeah, Game and CEX are open from today in the UK, but only select stores. Do not ask me what stores are open, but I suppose if there's a CEX you know near you, you can always walk past it one day, see if it's open. Yeah, I mean, CEX is easier. just because 99% of the time they don't have people who know what they're doing, so they just go, click, yep, that looks kind of fine, beep, you get X amount of money. Whereas people on eBay, and you know, rightfully so, you know, when you're buying something from there, some people are going to be very stickler about what they buy. Like, my copy of Project Cross Zone that I bought from CEX has a line that you can't see, but it has a line all running down here of being ripped. I don't know how you do that, but obviously if I was potentially buying this off eBay, this would be a no purchase from me. I wouldn't return it if I'd have already bought it, but it would have just been annoying. Switching places and cover art and see extra so fussy, so do I. Or sometimes if a game doesn't come with a manual, I might, like if I then see the game again at CEX, I'll sometimes ask someone I know if they've got a manual for it. They'll usually just give them me because one guy knows I collect video games. So sometimes I'll ask him and he'll go, yeah sure, I'll have a look. And then he'll either go, no sorry man, or what he did once say to me, if we've got the stuff upstairs and we've got one in there, just take it. Like, we weren't bothered. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want to do that. Like, I mean, yeah, I would. I know you wouldn't care, but like, you know, I don't want to just seem like I'm just trying to steal from you. He's like, who cares? That's why you know for a fact you wouldn't have sent out a 40 game. It's basically brand new. No, I know, that's what I'm saying. People who sell stuff on eBay, like if you sell something that's faulty and you know it's faulty, you must know full well that it's going to be given back to you anyway. You know. Oh, hey Horizon. Do I play Demon Souls? Do you mean have I ever? Yes, I have played Demon Souls. No, I have never beaten it. Is she fucking dead? No, she isn't. And this is exactly why I got the 20% experience. But no, I do own Demon Souls. I suppose if you want me to play it sometime, Horizon, I can do. If I do, I know I played it like a few months ago, but if you want me to play it, I'll probably play it sometime after The Last of Us 2. So sometime after this weekend, if you want me to play it, I'll play it. There's a remake of it on PS5. Yeah, I know. I'm not overly bothered because Last of Us 2 is already a pretty decent game anyway. Last of Us 2. I did not just say that. No one soundboard that. But no, Demon Souls is...
This is horrible. We can't just leave that woman in this prison. We must...
Get out, Sybil. I want her. But no, like, I know there's a remake coming.
Do not do that.
I'm interested, but...
She is not here by accident. She is a witch. If you...
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested, but again, it has no release date. So, I'm not buying a PS5 early just to wait to get that.
Poor person die here, it would be inhuman.
Inhuman? That is exactly what she is, my child.
He's the wicked one. Aeolus, is it not? He's the one who imprisoned me, with no food or water, and barely clothed.
Yeah, I know.
What? You lying bitch! Don't listen to her.
Father?
She is trying to manipulate.
I'm just gonna cheat this and look up the good and bad choices.
I'm begging you, get me out of here. I can't hold on much longer.
Do the choices matter? No. I just want to know what the bloody good choices are. Yeah, so what are you selling on eBay then, Tom? I might follow you on there to see if I can sneakily see anything you're selling. And then you can come to my house and kill me. Because I know that's your ruse. That's not an excuse. Oh. So it's only Act 1, Chapter 2, Act 1, Chapter 3, Act 2, Chapter 1, and Act 2, Chapter 3. They're the only choices in this entire game.
Who are you?
My name is Edwin. The ignorant will tell you that I'm a witch, a sorceress, or even a necromancer. The truth is much simpler, more socially acceptable. I am, in fact, a magician.
And I think I can see your areola.
Nor as evil
Maybe.
as they
Maybe I can see her areola.
She lies to thee. She is hiding something, and it is not her body.
You would say that.
I beg your pardon.
No, nothing.
Believe me, she is powerful. She is evil, and she is a danger to us all.
I've never been in the habit of just letting people die like animals in a cage, whatever their crimes may be. This woman doesn't look like a dead walker. That's enough for me. We'll take her back to Valvanor, and you can tell your stories to them.
Stay away, you stupid girl. No! Fools! Leave her in that cage!
I would have her cut my penis off and stomp on it.
Now meet your eternity.
What are you doing to him? Let him go!
Very well. You may have him. I am finished.
Father? Father! Oh no, no! This can't be happening!
You're gonna wish you had died back there in that cell, you sick bitch.
Wait, wait. If I am to die, I wish to know who stands before me.
I am Vulcan, Powder Master of the Freeborn Blades. And as for the man you made the mistake of killing, he was our...
That is not my question. Who stands before me? Are you an imbecile or blind?
I might be the mercenary who's going to grab you by your snake of a tongue and throw you into the darkest pit he can find.
From what I can see, you're an imbecile, incapable of piercing the face that hides the true nature of the Red Scribes.
As long as it means you just take that goddamn dress, I will listen to you.
Mock if you like, lamb that you are. You insist on believing that your employers are only scholars, curious and inoffensive. Can you not see more? Red Scribes, Ice Lords, they come from the same mold, and they want the same thing. Some are simply more successful in their efforts. Aeolus thought I possessed knowledge which he could use to become the equal of the Ice Lords. That's why he questioned me.
We're at war and getting our asses kicked. We can't really blame him for trying to find a way to stop the Deadwalkers.
Of course. It was for the good of all that I was captured and sequestered here in secret. It was to protect freedom that I was starved, tortured, and humiliated for weeks on end. It was goodwill and kindness that made him enslave a monster to guard my prison. Oh yes, I heard them, all of the screams. That beast did not lack for meat. No, indeed. Yes, in truth, the scribe was such a brave man that it was only for the happiness of his darling daughter that he tried to...
Yeah, so what else are you selling then, Tom?
That's ridiculous. You are the monster. You're a
You never know, I might buy it from you.
My father wasn't like that. A liar! You murderer! You'll pay for what you did!
Sybil, wait!
No, not Sybil.
Witch, I suggest you behave yourself if you don't want to find yourself back rotting in that cell of yours. I'm far from finished with you. I have questions. Lots of questions. And you had better make damn sure I like the answers.
So be it. Then I will tell you exactly what you want to hear, mercenary.
You have the upper hand. Why did you decide to kill the leader of the Red Scribes?
I desperately needed to replenish my power, so I drained his. My mood grows a bit murderous when I get too hungry, or when I spend too many days trapped in a filthy cell without so much as a toilet. Your friend was no hero. His aim was to reproduce the same ancient rituals that permitted powerful magicians to become the Ice Lords that we are fighting even now.
He wasn't my friend. He was my employer, and a very influential man. You could have spared him, giving credence to your version of events, but you chose to kill him, and thus any chance of them listening to you.
He was a deceitful and manipulative man. No one would have listened to me, so I permitted myself the pleasure of preventing him from harming anyone else.
The World Heart has had nothing but suffering from these magicians. I rejoice at this death. We need more like it.
Your pleasure won't last long. I have to bring you to Valvanor, where both of us are going to be in a lot of trouble. And since you took it upon yourself to kill their leader, I think you can expect that the Red Scribes are going to want you dead.
Do what you must do, mercenary. I'm your prisoner and will offer no resistance. Therefore, take me to your captain.
My captain? We have a contract with the Red Scribes. If you have decided you'd rather end it all, I can do it right here, right now, if you like. Cleanly. Otherwise, your best move is to tell your side of the story to the steward. If he'll even listen to you.
Ah, but there is the girl.
What girl? Sybil? You're dreaming. You killed her father right before her own eyes. She's never gonna take your side.
On the contrary, she will tell the truth. She will confirm all that happened here.
We'll see. But whatever happens, if I go down, Witch, I guarantee you'll go down even harder.
Oof.
The Red Scribes performed a ritual in an ancient temple. Does that mean anything to you?
So that's the reason why he disappeared. The ritual was designed to augment his power. Had it succeeded, he would have become an accomplished magician, the first step toward becoming an Ice Lord. Given the ease with which I killed him, I suspect the ritual was a failure, or at least a partial failure.
Let's just say the results weren't quite what he was hoping for. But something definitely happened. It was a burst of light, or maybe flame. And this thing entered inside me.
A thing? What thing?
A sort of parasite. The Red Scribes told me it was a demon.
Neither one nor the other, insolent boy. I bring thee flames. I bring thee the World Heart. I bring thee the power, and thou dost hold me back with thy ingratitude and thy weak, pitiful body. Thou darest name me parasite.
Hello? You still here?
Huh? Oh yeah. I forgot to mention. is sensitive.
I must say, I have never heard of such a thing. It is, at the very least, troubling.
The end result is I sometimes find myself wondering who I am, what I am. And it's when we're not arguing, or it's not taking control without asking me what I think about it. Then again,
This is absolutely fascinating. I think when we get the chance, we should talk about it in more depth, meaning we undoubtedly need to experiment a bit. There is probably much to learn from this demon.
we'll see. For now, we've got more pressing problems. Besides Alas, did you see any of the other Red Scribes?
I was drugged before being brought here. Aeolus is the only scribe who came to visit me during my captivity. But his...
Drugged. Well, you might want to check to see if
I don't know
you're
exactly how
Urgigante or
Aeolus
not.
was able to manipulate his puppets. If they are all as naive as his daughter, I imagine the temptation must have been great.
Let's finish this discussion in Valvanor.
Nice light. Oh, look. Well, I'm going to hand her in first and foremost and then talk to Sybil. Because I'd change her out for someone else, but I don't know where she'd be.
He'll be pissed. I gotta go face him.
Well, first go see your steward before the villagers decide to burn me at the stake. I mean, if you want to, Vulcan.
It'll probably turn into an interrogation pretty quickly. Try not to make...
So,
I'll get you something.
oh, that's perfect. You see, when you put a little effort.
I think I'll tell Mason that his men can haul their own shit up here. If I came back here, I'd be tempted to invent a new... I'll be back.
Is it true you killed...
Is it true you...
What?
I thought so.
Right. Okay, then.
I found you some...
So, did you...
Yeah, I brought you back their stuff.
Oh, I know I said I wasn't gonna pay you, but those lads will be
About those... A bar...
flat.
I'm going. Tell your boys to go see the...
Finally, some good news.
Yeah, the nerve.
Take this.
I'm going.
stay here if you don't mind.
Why? You're not planning to give me the slip by any chance, are you?
I don't like the idea of getting locked up by the Red Scribes again. It might provoke me with the loss of my legendary restraint. And I'm sure that you don't want to have to scrape another one of your employers up off the ground.
Well, it's true that I prefer they remain.
I'm trembling.
Did you find this famous beast?
Found it and killed it. But don't hold your breath waiting for its fur for next winter, because I didn't bring it back for you.
Excellent news.
Actually not, so I'm
Dead? But no, that's not possible. Are you sure?
When it doesn't move and it doesn't breathe and it looks at you with an even stupider gaze than one of your guards, that generally means it's dead, yeah.
I demand that you show some respect. The Red Scribes are a precious help to us here.
A precious help, huh? You know the beast didn't get there by accident, right? Your precious friends put it there to guard a woman that they've been secretly holding prisoner for weeks.
A woman in the middle of the swamp? That is unusual. But why would the Scribes choose to do such a thing?
Other than the fact that they're walking libraries, we know nothing about their sect. Nobody's got any idea what they're capable of. But everybody keeps their mouths shut because they can do a few tricks. And we never had better doctors. Aeolus was even ready to kill his own daughter to cover up his secrets.
What nonsense is this? How can you make such ridiculous accusations? Am I to understand he died at your hands?
He was killed by his own magic. I had nothing to do with it. If you ask me, the guy was not much better than the Ice Lords. And as for my accusations, I'm just telling you what I saw with my own eyes. Don't believe me. Ask his daughter. She'll confirm everything I've told you.
You can be assured that I shall. What do you know of this prisoner? If Aeolus...
I don't know much. Edwin isn't exactly the talkative type.
Well then, you must find out... I should deliver her to the Red Scribes without any further ado. Yet, after what you have told, until that time, she never leaves your presence. If...
Okay.
However low your opinion was of Aeolus, he was meant to be looking into a
All right, I can see where this...
There is no guarantee that you have the necessary skills to handle this matter.
What is it?
That's exactly what I'd like to know. Several of the villagers have been behaving curiously of late.
They're just hungover. You'd know if...
I believe there are a few...
I'm now just reading ahead, I've just blanked out from it.
They seem very concentrated, as though they are observing us. I feared some kind of sickness, and that it will spread throughout the village.
Got it. That should wake them up.
My goodness. That's not exactly what I have.
That's gonna be my method, so let's leave it at that.
Hey, Sybil.
Leave me, Vulcan. I don't want to talk right now.
I'm sorry about your dad. She took me by surprise. I didn't have time to protect him.
Even though I wish you could have saved him, it's not your fault. It's that witch.
Yeah, but it's understandable that she'd be mad at your father.
Whatever he did to her, he didn't deserve to die like that. She's a murderer, a monster.
A monster that maybe just saved your life.
Perhaps. But why did my father have her imprisoned? Did he know she would try to kill him?
He had us to protect him, and if he hadn't shown up in the middle of the swamp, he'd still be alive. It just doesn't make sense. We have to find out what he was doing. He must have been up to something, because he didn't talk to anyone about it. Not even the people who were supposed to take care of him.
What are you accusing him of?
Nothing really. I'm just asking questions, but I'm going to need your help to find the answers.
I will help you. I need to know what happened as much as you.
Yay.
I need your help.
If you want.
Yay, Sybil. I know there's like a scantily clad witch outside, but oh, I'm on chapter 2. Nice.
As I understand it, some people are behaving even more stupidly than they normally do.
That's right. They have asked me to check it out.
Perfect. I'll come along with you.
Hang on. What is your interest in all of this? Is there something you're not telling me? What are you trying to prove by coming with me?
How perceptive, how brilliant.
Yeah, great. Just tell me what you know or think you know about all of this.
All right, but keep it to yourself for the moment. We don't want to start a panic, at least not until we're completely sure of ourselves. It seems to me that I recognize these symptoms, and if I am right, these people are possessed.
What?
That's my word.
Talking.
I'm not yet certain. We absolutely must inspect and investigate further in order to be sure. But I think the Deadwalker army is behind all of this.
All right, let's go.
Okay, bye, Sybil. Never mind.
Vulcan, for fuck's sake, what did you do to Aeolas?
I never laid a finger on him, Captain. But if you want my opinion, I think he screwed us over.
So you had to kill him? That was our fucking employer. Could you not take 2 goddamn seconds to think about that?
I didn't kill him. It was this woman, Edwin. She killed him.
That's what they told me. That doesn't change the fact that that dish rag of a scribe was our client. Your job was to protect him. If he was trying to fuck us over, it's up to me to deal with that. And for a starter, where did this wee tart that's spilling out of her dress come from?
She was his prisoner in the swamp. Looks like he was trying to get information out of her, which he obviously didn't give him, considering she's still alive.
All right then. Maybe she can be of use to us. I already spoke with Aeolas's assistant. Seems he pulled the wool over their eyes as much as he did ours. They're petrified. So they've agreed to honor their contract with us. I need you to get this Edwin woman to talk. I want to know where she's from, who she is, who she works for. All of it. Watch out for the Red Scribes. You don't want to get fooled twice.
Alright. I'll stab him in the face.
If you can find Hawk, tell him to get his arse back here. I sent him out
Oh,
on
hey,
a
Danger.
mission and he still hasn't come back.
How have you been? How am I? I'm doing very well. How are you?
Well,
Can I say this word for you, please?
around here, so yes, something may well happen to him.
I'll find you, sir.
You're looking for 2 answers, aren't you? You're looking for 2 answers. I know it's probably pronounced schedule, but I say schedule. Yeah, I say schedule. I don't say schedule. But I'd more than assume schedule is the actual pronunciation.
I'm leaving.
You didn't give me away to the steward. Why?
What? Do you say schedule?
I figured you didn't need any more
Yeah,
trouble.
always gone with me. Why, thank you. I hope you are well too.
That was thoughtful. Yes, considerate even. A gentleman in the skin of a mercenary. Fine then. At least this will allow us to get around without risking a witch hunt. And that is something.
Thanks.
What the hell is going on?
Vulcan. I do love it.
You wanted the Freeborn Blades to help.
As long as we have to.
Have you heard about these villagers who were acting strange?
Yes, I've had reports about them. The whole thing stinks, if you ask me. Take that one over there, for instance. The one giving me the fisheye. Everyone's stuck in this place. But they'll put his lights out. I've asked Buffalo to keep an eye on them. If they start getting squirrely, they'll give us a heads up.
I'm leaving.
Hello? Oh.
Hey, Vulcan, over here. I came across this enormous creature. It's an absolute monster. You've never seen anything like it. Oh, I'd love to catch it. It would make one hell of a trophy, but I'm not sure I can take it down alone. You feel like lending me a hand?
You know the captain's looking for you?
Fuck the captain. Oh, come on. He can wait. The beastie out there can't. It could lose itself in the mist at any moment, and we'd never find it.
Okay then. Considering how excited you are, I'm kind of curious to see the thing.
Nope, I'm only doing this because I want some free XP. Excuse me, some free XP.
You won, brother. Come on.
Can I not have two magic users?
Thank you. I'd never have brought it down without your help. I'll get back to my patrol. Tell the captain not to worry about me.
Okay. Oh, an elven scimitar.
Vulcan,
Hawk will finish up his recon and head straight back.
you've been working for me long enough to know one.
I'm leaving. The captain tells me you're keeping an eye on the villagers that are acting weird.
Yes. Look at them. You see that couple? Take a good look at the husband. I've seen life zombies. It's like he was dead inside. And they aren't the only ones. There must be at least half a dozen of them. But what bothers me is that if you look closely, you can see they're checking everything out.
But what's wrong with them?
No idea. They look like they're turning into deadwalkers. But the odd thing is how they're spread out. You see how they're placed? They can check out most of the village from where they are. I'm almost certain they're scouting the place out for someone. Since you seem interested, you should go and talk to them. Look, I've marked out their positions on the map.
See you later.
Thanks, man.
Good day. Are you related to this man?
You might say that. Miliev is my husband. I'm called Nigella.
Well,
I'm from up north, I am. I'm from the country.
noticed anything strange about him lately?
Well, of course I noticed. He's the one who's a vegetable, not me. Still, I must admit, it's been nice and peaceful.
How long ago did he change?
About 3 days ago. He went out hunting in the swamps. But when he come back empty-handed, he had that far-away look in his eyes.
In what way peaceful? Is he normally an active guy?
Active? You must be joking. But it's the first time in years I don't have to listen to him whinging and complaining all day long. And I don't know which of the gods I have to thank, but he don't snore no more neither.
You mean he sleeps soundly?
Well, he sleeps less, if that's what you mean. I've even caught him sneaking out in the middle of the night, but he always comes back after a few hours.
Do you have any idea where he goes off to?
No, I've got no idea. Not down the tavern, and that's the main thing.
It doesn't bother you at all?
Let's be honest. Considering the sort of women what are still available in the village and what a rubbish lover he is, I doubt he's got a mistress. And he's hardly gonna find any gorgeous sluts wandering around the swamps.
I mean, you never know. Yeah.
You're too kind. I can't decide whether I'm flattered or vaguely insulted.
Don't check.
Well, listen.
You're perfect.
If you put more clothes on, I'm gonna
Thanks
throw
for
you out.
noticing.
Sorry to have...
We now know that our strange patients are going out at night. So, let's find out where we're going.
Do you know this woman?
Is his name Hubert?
Of course I
Oh,
know
fuck
her.
me. Or Hubert.
Her name's Agatha, and she's my wife these past 8 years. Even if the old cow treats me like she doesn't know me.
What happened to her?
Ask her yourself. She don't talk to me no more. I know we had our ups and downs, but still.
How long has she been?
It come over her like a dose of the shits a couple of days ago. See, she goes off with Jervis and the others to go and collect berries in the swamp, and when they come...
Where exactly did...
What? How the fuck should I know? But at any rate, they never go far, otherwise.
So she didn't go alone?
Yeah, that's him. There were 5 or 6 of them. Why don't you go and ask Jervis? He should...
Is there anything else?
Well, she ain't much between the thighs, if that's what you mean. She don't say or do nothing. Just sort of lets me get on with it. She don't even pretend to notice what we're doing.
Men, give them a piece of meat, and they're just a couple of minutes away from satisfaction and sleep.
Yep.
Yeah, sure, but not every man is like that.
True. Some are more discerning. Others show the meat a little more respect.
I don't. I beat my meat 5 times a day. Sorry.
To patch things up between us, sort of.
I chuck my chicken like there's no tomorrow.
That's not really what I was asking about, to be honest.
Oh,
If it's not bleeding by the end of the day, I haven't done it right.
there might be something
So I smack it about a bit to make sure it does.
this night, and she weren't there. Must have dozed a half hour before I gone back to sleep.
And I imagine you have no...
Huh? She wouldn't say.
I can't imagine why she would want to do that.
I'll be leaving.
I think we'd better go back and talk to that drunken sot who pretends to be chief of the guard. Where that expedition is going.
Can I actually buy a couple of cheap weapons off him?
finish him?
Oh, how much did that cost? That costed 2, didn't it? Damn it. It doesn't matter. I'll level up by the time I even use it again anyway.
Look at this. My favorite fucking troublemaker.
According to the steward, some of the villagers have been acting strange.
Excuse me.
I found out that they disappeared during the night.
And is that it? I imagine you'll have to follow them to...
Your man Jervis, he seems even more out of it than the rest of your troops.
Oh, him, yeah. Last couple of days he's gone completely stupid. Shit. He's got it too. He's gonna go all gaga like those other weirdos.
The fact that he led all the other weirdos on an expedition didn't surprise you any? Where'd they go?
Well, now you mention it. Yeah, obviously. It makes sense. They went off toward the southeast, if I remember right. Worthless ones.
Right. I'll check. Do you have any suggestions?
We have to find out what the fuck they get up to at night. With a bit of luck.
It'd be better if...
Hey, you don't doze off. It's time to go.
No surprises.
Jenny the Terry. Yeah, I know. I've played video games before. Whoa, okay, hello.
That was a close one. This whole business stinks. If we can't tell the difference between one of these creatures and the villagers, we're totally fucked. It seemed like they were coming back from the southeast swamps. Maybe something down there is causing all this shit.
Maybe.
Whatever power be the origin of these possessions, it be ours.
I'll check it out.
Behind all of this. You should speak about it with your captain.
Captain, We're under attack. The Deadwalkers are headed this way. We have to be ready for them.
Are you serious, Vulcan?
As a heart attack, Cap. You remember those strange guys? They were possessed by a Deadwalker creature. It was able to use them to find out everything there is to know about this place, and send back the information to their leaders.
Delightful. That's all I needed. Right. You go and sort out the spies. I'll handle setting up defenses for this rat hole.
Got it, Captain.
Oh, we go with Edwin. Hold on. Fuck off. Oh, so where the fuck is she? Been stuck somewhere, probably. Fuck off. Oh, hiccups. Fucking suck. Making the right choices. Choices that you make in the game will often have an impact on the following events, especially those regarding your unexpected route.
Captain?
There is none that thou knowest in this. Rest assured of that. The being that lives here wishes to take over this body.
Huh. You mean my body?
A pity that thou art not as combative with it. It is consuming thy mind e'en now, and yet thou dost offer no resistance. If thou dost allow it to continue, thou wilt be erased, replaced, and that is not in my best interests either.
Now that's ironic. Isn't that what you're doing to me?
An insulting comparison. This parasite is nothing. It is insignificant. I can easily protect it. If thou dost allow it. Thou shouldst give me more space, more liberty. Open thy mind instead of keeping me prisoner.
Yeah, we'll see. You're asking me to let you come in and mark out your territory. But at what price?
Thou wilt gain access to a greater part of me, to my knowledge, to my power. All that thou risketh is to gain in knowledge and power, and that can do thee no harm. We shall only be stronger, both of us.
Well, let's see. Everything is rosy and without a care.
I imagine that thou wouldst undergo a slight physical transformation. Thy body was not conceived to contain a power such as mine. It will consume thee if thou refusest to evolve.
There we go. Admit it. You feel better.
Whatever thou risketh in trusting me is insignificant in comparison with what awaits us if thou dost stay and do nothing. If thou dost refuse to evolve, we will both soon be lost, and this
Oh
world
no.
will follow.
Let's get out of this hole and try to think of something else.
Trying to be a good boy, me.
Red
So I'm
Scribes
gonna
will
leave.
surely find another solution.
Thou doth flee. We have no confidence in these.
What do you mean, we?
Both know this.
Oh, Star Wars Squadrons.
As we both
Oh,
know
fuck.
that will
Dog
never
should have
be
told me
the
about this.
secret of this cave without me.
Maybe not without you, but definitely not like this. Whether the scribes are worthy of trust or not is really not the question.
What the bloody hell is
Feels like
this?
it's in their interest for us to succeed.
Each has a different view of what the meaning of success is.
I just want to get shit-faced and never have to hear your voice again.
Judging by your vacant look, I assume you've had an exchange with the demon.
He offered to protect me against the magic that haunts this cave, on the condition that I let him have more space.
No, 2nd of October.
And? Did it not work?
I refused. I'd rather explore some other solutions before I risk losing my mind, thank you very much.
Oh,
It's ridiculous. You have the potential
It's
to
a
become the most
space shooter
powerful
thing.
being in Vertial, and you refuse that opportunity because you're afraid of not being able to control
not
it.
overly interested.
Time is short. The thing in that cave grows ever more powerful with the passing of each hour.
Yes, I know. Steam sale later. Oh, time to go back. Because I want to be a good boy. Bitch, could you fucking get in here? Fucking hell. She gets activated in combat and she's sitting like 10 feet outside the bloody combat area. It's ever so slightly annoying. Thanks for the help. Appreciate it. Oh, an anvil. Off. I'm gonna punch myself in the gut. That might cure me. This is the only way back up. No. Big punch is better. If you say so. It's not working. I hear hiccups. I'm a hiccup sufferer. Because I hiccup for like half an hour or more, and then the next thing you know, it just stops. So, you know, how much resistance do I have now? We all hate them. No, I know, but I fucking get them so often. And I kind of know why, but also don't know why. Like, when you drink and eat and stuff, you... like, that can be a way of getting it, because then it can sort of trap shit in, but... sometimes, most of the time, it's just a muscle spasm, which then sends the air out, so you know. Oh, I have 37% armor. Nice. If only I could masturbate and fix it right now. Because that would probably fix it. Or something stupid. It's a penis, it's Mara. Is there any way that I can suck my own dick? Because I was just about to say, oh hiccup, suck a dick. Wait, no! If I could bend that way. Or have a massive wang. Whichever's first. White guy, so not massive wang.
I'll wait for you here.
Greetings, mercenary. What can I do for you?
There's a cave I can't enter. Something inside tries to devour my spirit. You wouldn't have anything I could use for protection, would you?
Turns out I started working on a potion to help you fight the presence of the demon in your mind. But its effects should also help you against an external intrusion.
I need it right away. The safety of the village depends on it.
I made 2 doses. Here, take them. If someone is with you, it can be used to protect them too.
Thank you.
And now we run all the way back. Because I wanted to be a good boy. Being a good boy sucks. Yeah, what have you been up to then, Black Blazer? Anything interesting? What's gonna happen eventually? Oh boy. If someone could just punch me in my gut, that'd be lovely. I mean, I'd do it, but if I do it, I will look like an idiot. Oh, there are 4 acts, and only Act 1 and 2 have 3 chapters each. So by the end of today, I could get close to beating Act 1. Tomorrow I will probably get most of Act 2 finished. I will. And then what is that? Tuesday, Wednesday. I may be able to beat this Wednesday, Thursday at a push. And then Thursday, say fuck the police, and then probably play Rocket League or some shit and listen to me tunes. Which also reminds me, there's someone I need to message. I need to message someone. Also, do you think I should play games like this? I don't know how people ever do this. And also, I thank Dark Souls for allowing me to be able to, instead of holding a controller, move my index finger down so I can still move and run. Obviously I can do that. I thank Dark Souls for allowing me to essentially remove my finger from normal play. Because you need to be able to press that dodge button whenever you can. Oh fuck. Hey. Oi, whore, where the fuck are you? I'm gonna die over here. Oh, I've killed 150 enemies. Nice. Nice.
This is the place. Now's the time to find out if this potion is gonna work.
2000 XP for doing what? I didn't do anything. I mean, granted, I ran all the way back to complete a quest, but... Oh, it's there with us. Sorry. Do I not have a companion? I don't want to run all the way back. We're running all the way back. Fucking why? Like, I know she can't... Fuck it, I'll load this. Like, I know she can't go into that building for whatever reason she doesn't want to. But, could you not... Fuck me. Could you not have a memory cursor thing where it remembers, oh, you have X character with you? No, now I'm gonna run all the way fucking back. Just to pick her up so I can do a sodding side quest. Yep, now we take the long fucking journey back for no discernible reason besides Euro jank. Like, shouldn't that just be an obvious thing when you make stuff like this? You enter a place that your companions can't go, but it should remember who was with you. How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes, but where to run? Goes on, I'm fading away. I'm sick of this life. Gonna scream. How could this happen to me? Fuck me. All of this just to run all the way sodding back.
So, show me what you...
Have you decided?
I'm working on it.
Meanwhile,
You are free to do what you want as long as you stay in the village. So one false move and I'm...
yes, very clear. A place whose
Well, enjoy.
Hmm.
I'm going to have...
You offer me what? Sword play, suspicion, and sarcasm.
And my massive wang. Now we go all the way back. Because the developers hate me. Oh, doing it again. Okay. Well, in an hour and a half, I will obviously have this done. I may get chapter 3 done. Which then means tomorrow I'll be able to get Act 2 done, and then I suppose Wednesday I'll get Acts 3 and 4 done. Are you with me? In before, no.
This is the place.
This is... this brew is worse than those sold by common charlatans. I wouldn't count on it doing much. Beware of those creatures. Powerful, probably the most vicious in all the Deadwood.
Is it a vampire?
So you're the one who's been spying on the village. Now that I see you, I understand why you'd rather not show up in person. Yeah, I don't hear your voice in my head anymore. You must have figured that out, right? So if you've got a message to deliver, you're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. I came down here. Look for money. I think somebody's
Don't say you can't find mushrooms.
I ain't found any mushrooms.
Fucking seen that coming a mile away. Fuck me. Thanks, Nukem Dukem. Anchor. And also thanks Eurojank for thinking that that's still a relevant meme or Easter egg or whatever. I also like how she's just standing over in the corner, just, you got it.
Do you believe you've won a victory, mortal? The dead walkers come. Your pathetic village has been discovered, and soon will no longer exist. Today I fall, but dozens of new brothers and sisters will rise from the dead. The Dark Lords will raise me up again, and they will reward me.
Well, your Ice Lords have never messed with a Powder Master, now have they?
If you listen to the rabble who actually live in the swamps, we should head back to the village now. If he was right, and a general is directing the attack, only your power could stop them.
I'm guessing that's chapter 2 done. Oh, that's why it keeps. Oh, that's why the controller keeps fucking rumbling. Anytime I touch the touch screen, if you flick up, down, left or right, it activates your L2 skills.
I know this place. The village is not far away to the left.
That's actually quite convenient. Oh, I need 2 points. Valvano! Hey guys, how you doing? I'm gonna get a sore throat from all the hiccuping I'm doing. First world problems.
Fuck me, Vulcan. Where were you? We were up to our necks in it. They're everywhere. We're holding this, but I think the others have been overrun.
Do you know where the captain is?
He headed for the center of the village. Sounded like it wasn't going well over there. You should go and help him.
The Prince is on the move again, and he's not wasting any time.
The puppet he confronts. It is not like the others.
It's more likely to be the puppet master. He looks like a Deadwalker general. He's probably leading the assault on Valvano.
All of this power he animates with, it belongs to me. It was stolen and twisted by your miserable magicians. It is time to take back what is mine by right.
If you're planning to take care of him like all the others, sounds good to me. Prince Arundel won't last long facing that kind of monster.
He's using more power than thou wilt allow me to deploy.
I can take care of myself. And here's my plan. I'm gonna come at him with everything I've got. Killing their general is gonna screw up our enemies big time. Let's go do it.
Oh, why me?
I know not what thy father did to him. He used to want to take revenge personally.
I'm gonna die. Nice.
That was one tough death's head, but it won't command anyone now. Without their general, the Dead Walkers should leave us alone for a while. But they'll reorganize, so we can't stay here.
You're right, mercenary. Let's use the time to leave. It's now or never if we're going to get to Karalthas. My father and the armies of the Free Nations should be there. If we hurry, we may be able to participate in the mother of all battles and finally push back the Ice Lords.
If thou dost throw thyself into this battle, the only thing that thou wouldst find is thy death, and the only chance thou hast for saving this world will disappear with thee. Their armies will not win. He knows this, but that is not what motivates him. He is seeking his father's approval. He wants to buy the crown by delivering us to his king. He believes we are at his command. But he is mistaken. I only serve and live for the world. Thy Elven city is closer. I can feel it. Forget these suicidal battles. If thou join with them, thy so-called friends will end up turning against thee out of fear or envy.
The captain trusts me. He listens to me and knows what decisions to make. He'll back me up.
The good little soldier will give his life for his captain. Dost thou truly believe it is reciprocal? Thy captain sees money, and so thou hast no more. Do combat there, and if thou art not slain, at least one of thy companions, if not all of them, will betray thee.
Vulcan? Vulcan? You were far away.
Yes.
You have to make a decision soon.
I don't know.
I understand. It's been a long day.
Level up. Great, so I need to put 3 points in here to put 3 points in here. I can put 3 points in there. And then if I was going to do master anyway, I would have to go this route. Actually, no I wouldn't, because if I put points in all of these. Yeah, 3, what is that? 36, that's 3 levels. 43 levels here, so it'll be 19.
There you are, at last.
I will fight with you at Carolthas. Your army may be our only chance of victory.
Idiot, thou hast sentenced thyself to death.
Now we will go with the others to Carolthas to swell our ranks, combine our forces, and face the Deadwalker army on equal terms.
Equal terms. Because thou hast slain a vassal far from his master.
Yep.
Do not presume too much upon this body. Now draw close to the domain of one of these necromancers. Faced with his power, 1,000 soldiers more or less will make no difference. The power to slay this vermin lies within us. But it cannot be used from such a weak vessel, nor can it even be protected from those who covet it.
I am more and more powerful.
Yes, it's still not powerful enough. And this city is of no interest. The necromancer will lay waste to it with a wave of his hand. While he
Oh, I'm guessing we're starting Act 2. So I guess even by the end of the day I could probably get
Throw myself into the wolf's
at least chapter 1 done.
When thou returnest to
Maybe chapter 2.
will stand before us.
This is like a good
Already
2-day game, 12 hours-ish.
his sorcerer and his like, if thou hadst but allowed the evolution of this useless body, look upon thyself. Thou art duped.
Falcon, have you seen something?
They use thee.
Coming, Vulcan? Your captain will be wondering where we are.
Huh? Yes, of course. Let's go.
There you are, sire. Right. Change of plan. Seeing how cold it is, it will come as no surprise to you to learn that the Deadwalkers have already been. They're still close.
We must rejoin my father's army as swiftly as we may.
I think we already found them. Take a look around us.
There are survivors. Apparently they are camped not far from here. This soldier will lead us to them.
Prince Arundel, my lord, can it be you? Soldier, what happened here? Is the king with you?
The Deadwalkers took us by surprise. The cold and the ice. We stood no chance. Almost all of the city has been invaded by the ice.
My father, where is the king?
I know not, Your Highness. But a few of us were able to escape. Lord Commander Valen has built a camp close by the city.
Valen is here. Take us to his camp.
By your leave. Follow me, my lord.
My prince, we had lost all hope of seeing you return safe. We have no word from
What
Bastion.
fucking haircut is that?
Bastion is lost, Valen. We came into this war too late. The General of the Alliance gave his life that I should escape with Relmar.
The deserter. What business did he have at Bastion?
The deserter was fighting, while you and your wondrous army waited warm and safe, sat upon their asses. I hope the result is pleasing to you, Valen. Silence, both of you! Relmar saved my life, Valen. For now, you will consider him pardoned.
By your will, my lord. And I see that you are escorted by the Freeborn Blades.
In truth, they are escorting the Red Scribes, but their presence is our good fortune. They have already once put the Dead Walkers to rout in the marshes. This man slew one of their generals before my very eyes. I will tell you more of this later. Now I must speak with my father. Where is he?
No one knows, my prince. The king was still in the royal palace when the river Estelduin fell upon the city.
The river? What happened?
'Twas like a great wave that froze all that it touched. We had seen the approach of the Deadwalkers' vanguard 4 days before, and we had raised Kariltos' defenses in preparation. Not even the sight of 10 juggernauts would have feared us, but we never dreamt that an Ice Lord would come to lead the assault himself. He walked calmly to within an arrow's flight of the gates, never once speaking. And then, the river rose up from its bed to form a gigantic cloud that hung up over Kariltos. We understood our peril too late. Near all of our soldiers stood atop the ramparts or in the streets when the ice cloud fell. All were frozen where they stood. That was his signal to launch their assault, but we were already vanquished. We fought to cover our retreat.
We must find the king!
I know, my prince, but every entry to the city is guarded, and we cannot risk being discovered.
It is clear we will not travel 200 paces if we do not first slay the sentinels close to the encampment. Only then will we be able to attempt to enter the city and save your father.
I'll go find your king for you.
Vulcan, did you hear me ask for volunteers? Our mission is over. The Red Scribes have screwed up from start to end. But they're in the hands of the Elven army now.
Captain, since we're here, we may as well make ourselves useful, right? And we have to get inside those walls if we want to know what happened to Wolf and the other blades we left here.
Ah, Vulcan. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into.
That is why I shall go with him. I grew up in this city. We shall help one another.
My prince, you know well it is my duty to object to you taking such a risk.
And you also know that your objections will change nothing. No man here knows the palace better than I. If my father...
I don't care. I'm not taking you. I'm taking Sybil.
By your words.
Only because she fucking heals me.
Things you may find. I can but put my trust in your newfound champion to watch over your highness.
Don't forget, you'll have to deal with those sentinels before you try anything else. Meanwhile, the lads will set up camp near the circuit.
Understood, Captain.
No. Alright. Hey, Sybil.
Damn, it's freezing.
I've spent many winters in libraries with no heating. Which reminds me,
No idea.
not a book, many books.
I have, but I will try to go with... Sybil,
Yes?
I'd like to ask...
What do you want to...
See you later.
Can I not take her with me? Do I have to take this fuck?
You...
Alright, I'll leave you here.
You know, I have to take this fucker with me.
Good day. Even...
Show me what you... Edwin.
What can I do?
Thanks.
No, I really can't take anyone else with me.
Yeah. Let me see what...
Oh, wyverns. 804. Well, I can either have a chance of critical hit plus 8%, 3 damage, or 1 damage and 4% crit. No, 4% crit and 3 damage. Oh no, he hath 2 shields. Fuck off with your goddamn lunge.
We'll be watching this sector. Thank you for your help. How can I not?
of bullshit. Oh, I am still way over there.
We're going to keep watching this sector.
Oh, I need to go all the way to the other side. Could you? I really can't imagine doing this on normal. Not the amount of shit that's being thrown at me. Fucking suck my wang. It's a good old skeleton buddy on the back of the box.
Now I've seen everything. The Deadwalkers kicking each other's asses.
I beg your pardon?
What? This one talks. What the hell are you, a lich? A zombie scribe?
We've only known one another a few seconds, and already you insult me. Charming, I must say.
If you aren't one of them, then what are you?
I am an immortal superior spirit. And you?
So you're an Ice Lord. I thought you'd be taller or something.
I have absolutely no involvement with that bunch of cheapskate conjurers, and I would never humiliate myself by working for them, since that's what you seem to be suggesting.
Yeah? Rotting flesh, sticking out bones? You sure as hell look like a damn dead walker to me.
Tut tut. Did no one ever tell you not to judge a book by its cover? It's true that you're young, but use your wits. Would I be fighting my own troops if what you suggest were the truth?
All I can be sure of is that you're not really alive, and that makes you my enemy. And what's more, you're in my way.
Why do I have to fight him?
Enough! I yield. This rotting body will not survive more punishment. In all my 6,000 years, I have never witnessed such power. You seem to be as unique a being as I am. What is the source of your power? What are you?
There's a demon inside me. A creature of flame that claims to come from the World Heart.
How fascinating. Even if the term demon seems to lack precision. Nonetheless, I must confess that in spite of my vast knowledge, I have no idea what this entity really is. At last, something interesting. I was almost dying of boredom. I suspect that exploring what's inside you will probably be quite exciting. No, don't speak. I'm coming with you. I can't wait to find out more about your case.
I can't have you tagging along with me right now. I have something to do in the city. Wait for me back at the camp. We'll talk about what we think you and I are later on.
Yes, I've seen where your camp is. Actually, it's quite surprising the Deadwalkers haven't noticed it yet. However, I suspect my unannounced arrival might pose a slight problem for your brothers in arms.
Yeah, I guess with your face, they might not welcome you with open arms. Just tell them I sent you, and try to behave.
Very well. Do you know your way into the city? There's a hidden entrance not far from here. I'll show you where it is on your map.
Thanks.
Isn't this one of them? Oh no. Wait, how much do I need for... No, I need 8.
city is an open grave.
Yep.
What have they done to my city? A curse upon them all!
We'll be lucky if we find any survivors.
Oh no way. Yeah, I'm not bringing Sybil all the way here. Fuck off. I mean, then again, I can probably just... How long? I mean, I can probably just get it and walk back through that door anyway. I can't see. I wasn't even in that effective range.
What is this thing?
Father.
I don't know, but it doesn't look right.
Son? My boy? Can it be you?
Oh, fuck. By all the gods. Father? It cannot be!
Do not look upon me. I am so sorry. Do not stay here. Take the crown and leave this place.
Oh, Father. But what have they done to you?
I surrendered. Lord Blackfrost told me that he was slain. That Marshal Winter's army had left no survivors at Bastion. I had not the strength to even raise my sword. And so he changed us, remade us, the other nobles and I, and all those who had taken refuge in the palace. He wanted me to witness our end, so that I would live without defeat and news of your death for eternity. But you are alive. You live. Your mother and I are so relieved to know you live.
Mother? But how can I release you from this curse?
My son, if you only knew how sorry we are. You cannot save us.
Kill them?
We are condemned to this abomination. You must slay us. The others, the Queen, the Count, all of these people. I feel their suffering. Hear their screams within me. Put an end to it, I beg you. Free us that our souls may be with you.
Sire, I can take care of this, if you want me to.
For pity, my boy. Whatever you decide. Take the crown.
He could see that you were alive, and you put an end to his suffering. In every way, I think you did what was best.
I know. And I shall have the crown, and all that it represents. But I shall never wear it with dignity until I have reconquered my kingdom and slain this Ice Lord.
We have to get back to the camp before the Deadwalkers come for us. The death of one of the Liches is bound to have gotten their attention.
I will come soon. I must first perform a ritual to free my father's soul from this unholy carcass so that it may stay with me.
I'll wait outside.
Oh, probably gonna have Act 2, Chapter 1 done. Because then that'll just leave me Chapter 2, Chapter 3, and then Act 3 and 4.
We can't afford to wait for Arundel. Not in his condition. The Deadwalkers will be scouring the city to find who killed their Lich. We gotta get back to the camp fast.
We waste our time here. The fate of these people is sealed. The sole act that can defeat the necromancers is to take back the stolen energy of the World Heart.
I decide what has to be done, with or without your agreement.
Mercenary. The Sentinels and the other group were killed by Deadwalkers. And there's a group of undead on the road, stopping anyone from getting through.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll do it in a minute. There's my Bibble. May as well take her into the bloody place and get a level up from it.
Mercenary, it's well that you are returned.
Yeah, he's a potential...
I fear I attacked him, and arrested him.
Where is he now?
He is with the Red Scribes.
Perfect. Mathras, do you...
My dear?
Talk to you later.
They attacked the wrong person. How dare they condemn our king to such a macabre fate? My father. It's time for us to repay the Deadwalkers in kind. I want to see them destroyed, so not a single one of those dead ever dare set foot in our streets again. We're going to launch a massive assault to take back our city. It is time to turn the tide of this war. Vulcan, we will need you and your extraordinary abilities. We have to send a small group to open the city gates. I'm counting on you. I know that this is our best chance. But before we launch the assault, I've been told there are prisoners in the city. We're also going to need to get our equipment in as good shape as possible. Let us...
Yep, this is the side quest section.
Thou dost make a great error. The only thing that counts is reaching the World Heart. And the necromancer...
Vulcan?
What, sorting books? Observing swamp critters?
That's not fair. I'm not stupid. I understand that
The Freeborn Blades will do just...
Not them.
What's wrong?
I'm not sure we can count on them. They've already lost the war. They're only staying here because the elves are protecting them. But they've got no fight left in them. They have to believe they can win. They have to fight. I've tried talking with them, but they treat me like a...
Me? Most right.
They just need to get their spirit back. Boost their morale.
Vulcan, come here. I need to talk to you about something.
Let me move.
While you were in the city, the Deadwalkers apparently began They can't just have been ambushed. I'm afraid we have a traitor among us. Though, what's really troubling is that these disappearances, even if it's just...
And why can't it be?
Why would he do that? And...
Who knows what goes on in a traitor's head? After all, until we...
You're...
I'll see.
Yeah?
I need your...
If you want.
Come, Sybil.
Aren't you afraid it'll communicate with its...
It's a calculated risk. Your friend Edwin told me that she can interrogate those creatures, so we captured one.
You really can do some pretty weird things.
Listen, Vulcan. We're not going going to turn down any information. If we can find out how to haul our asses out of the fire, I don't see how it can hurt. Ready to make it talk?
If our fire breather doesn't need me right away, I can start getting ready.
Excellent. Let's start the interrogation.
Listen, Maggot Head. You're going to tell us everything you know.
That's not quite how it works, Captain. It can't just answer questions like that. Tell me what you want to know, and I'll dig around in its memory to find the answers.
In that case, why not dig everything out, so we don't miss anything?
Even for someone as skilled as me, that could take weeks. Its brain, however limited, is like an immense archive that contains both recent memories and memories of its past life.
All right. I want to know if that bastard Black Frost really has left the area.
Let me concentrate. Yes. I see him raising the wave and turning the whole city into ice. This soldier must have been at his feet. Then he gave the order to attack and gave orders to several powerful undead. Apparently he left right after. He appears nowhere else in its memory.
What are those powerful dead you were talking about?
I see a flying creature, like the one in the swamp, and others. The image is blurred.
So the army is being commanded by a tormentor now?
No, I don't think so. They make good spies, but poor leaders.
Nothing that looks like that.
No, but Black Frost will definitely have left someone in charge.
What were the Black...
You have to understand that this creature's ability to comprehend is limited. From what I can see, it was told to keep watch over the city. He asked to be sent living people. Prisoners. The other living people must still be alive and under guard. Other prisoners. And of course, that he be informed in the event of trouble.
Does he know we entered the city?
This dead thing doesn't anyway. But that doesn't mean a thing, unfortunately. I think that he... Oh no! He saw me!
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Well, well. Probing the spirits of the dead. You can well imagine that this sort of communication goes both ways. So, that's where my dear rebels are hiding.
I must break the link! Right now!
Oh. Oh.
Edwin.
What can I do?
Hey, thanks for your help.
You know me,
Thanks.
Thanks, man. Chapter 2. So yeah, I'll actually get this game done tomorrow. I'll try and get these side quests finished up first, and then I'll piss off over. Or piss off and finish it tomorrow. Fucking suck my wang. Why is it every time people do magic in video games, it's always... It's just like... Do that. Fuck my dick. Magic. From the commander of the Alpha Army, okay. Well, I guess I'll take her to the library. Oh no, everything goes through the... Everything goes through the... Well, I guess I'll be handing in the quests that I've just done and then... Call it at that.
The Deadwalker Sentinels are no longer...
It's a start, but the main door is still out of reach. But now if...
Until the guard changes, or until they realize they haven't heard from them for a while.
The die is cast. We have to go fast. If there is a way in, you can bet the Deadwalkers have secured it.
Not necessarily. They're pretty careless when they don't have a general behind them. Victory will have softened them up a bit. As long as nobody raises the alarm.
Let's hope so. And while we're up...
Ask away.
The Deadwalkers still control the main road. One of the towers. When the undead notice they've lost contact with their sentinels, that tower, the soldiers I posted there will do their duty to the end. But if we could eliminate the barricade...
Save your spit. The barricade's no longer...
Really? Excellent.
I'll be going.
Yeah, we'll be doing that then.
And even more bullshit. Don't wear yourself out, honey.
You have to listen to me, please. I know you're angry with the elves for not entering the war earlier. But today, with their help, we finally have a chance to win.
With what's left of their army? You gotta be kidding, sweetheart. They got taken out once. The second time...
Black Frost is no longer here to support his army. And the elves are no longer on their own. We, the scribes, and the mercenaries... And here's Vulcan. He'll be helping. I beg you, please.
I gotta give it to you, sugar. You sure know how to use that mouth of yours. You don't know nothing about war. All I see.
What better way to prove my worth than a duel? That's how we settle differences of opinion in my company all the time, right?
I got a guy who should make you happy. If you beat him, I might change my mind. With what you got under your belt, who knows?
That's cheating. Oh, that's ultra cheating. Okay.
Well, you can really back up your words, mercenary. Who knows? Maybe with guys like you, we can actually win. We're with you, Vulcan. You can...
Well, that's all that done. Go out, secure the road, probably be told to come back. Oh, never mind.
Can I help you with something, mercenary?
Have you seen anyone leave?
Apart from you.
Are you sure?
Certain. Now, if you don't...
Wonderful. I have some questions.
I'm listening.
Have you noticed any unusual...
Apart from you, I also saw the human who goes around with you. The one with the string. And I think I saw one of the mercenaries from your company, too.
Buffalo?
Maybe. He didn't give me his name.
Right. Well, I'll just...
I'm listening.
Thank you for...
Oh, Buffalo. You have some explaining to do.
Mercenary.
Has anyone gone by here?
No, apart from you.
Your commander thinks there's someone's...
That's terrible. Who could do something like that? And maybe the sentinels in the North Tower.
I'm leaving. Buffalo, I have to talk to you.
What do you want?
You were seen leaving the camp.
What business is that of yours?
I'm not accusing you of anything.
I was just out on a little recon.
They told me that you were looking.
Yes. The soldier who was on watch just over there. He left his post. I was trying to follow him, but he lost me. He knows the terrain better than I do. I followed his tracks for a while, but considering the number of deadwalkers in the area...
Where did the tracks...
Over toward the river. But don't bother. The guard already came back. He's just over there.
I guess that's what I'll do.
Can I help you with something, mercenary?
I was told you...
That's... No!
You think I'd tell you? Come on, tell me everything.
All right. I left, but only once. I was following your comrade, Buffalo. He went to the main gates of the city. I figured that was pretty suspicious. But I didn't dare go very far. I couldn't leave my post unguarded, you understand? And then the Deadwalkers didn't seem about to attack him. In the end, he went back without a...
It's funny. Buffalo says you're the traitor, and that the reason he left was to find you.
He's lying. He's the one. I've heard rumors about him. Some people say he's immortal. How else can you explain?
That's a good point.
Wouldn't it just be easy if I just went all the way up north to the bridge?
Buffalo, this is kind of awkward.
And when somebody that you hardly know accuses one of your old friends, you disappoint me.
Is that how you defend yourself?
You have got to be kidding. I told you exactly what I did. But I would lay good money on the fact that your new friend over there doesn't feel quite so confident about his...
You realize that if he is still at it...
If he's still at his post, I'll gut...
And I'm worried that it's...
And he's already gone.
Damn it, I'm too late. The bastard's gone.
Shit, it saved way before. Oh, who gives a shit? Oh, library and elf souls, there's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, this is pretty much where I need to be tomorrow. Yeah, this is where I'm going to leave it for tonight. Oh boy. I will finish this tomorrow. I will. Obviously it won't take me long. It won't. But, yeah. Anywho, obviously I'll be back tomorrow. There's this one. Obviously I'll be back tomorrow anyway. Like I said, I'll finish this off. I suspect it won't take me all day to do so. After this, I thought this was going to take me way longer. So after I've done this tomorrow, depending on what time it is, I might just fuck around and not do anything, because that's Tuesday. I've got Wednesday, Thursday. I've got 2 days to do whatever else. I might have an idea. Obviously, as always, do let me know if you have something you want me to play. But until then, we'll finish this off and we'll figure something out. So I hope you've enjoyed both The Last of Us and this. But I'll catch you tomorrow. Keep safe. I hope you enjoyed, and see you tomorrow. Good night.